Rob, it's just you and me. No one else is here in the intro. No one else is listening that I can see. Rob, I have one question for you. And the answer to this question, the way you answer it, it may just be the foundation of our friendship and if it's real or not. Okay?
Okay.
Rob, I need to know, are you with me?
Absolutely I am.
With no other given evidence or description, you're with me.
Yeah, if you murdered somebody, I'd help you dispose of a body.
Rob, acts of war were conducted recently in my neighborhood, and the time is now to act upon them, retaliate, and come out as the victors.
Well, that sounds pretty damn good to me.
I'll ask you again. Are you with me?
I will say again, absolutely I am. Cue it.
You're about to hear the greatest show of your life.
Dude.
Dudes with brews on a porch with Rob and Drew.
Okay, Rob, before we get to the nitty-gritty, let's talk about the beer, okay? It's April something, right? It's a day in April.
The beer is not called April something.
No, the beer is it's but in the month of April, this is what we might call our first lawnmower beer. It is a microbrewery from Minneapolis called the Fair State Brewing Cooperative. We're drinking their Pils, a German-style Pilsner, dry and crisp, with a grassy hop aroma from a large kettle edition of something I don't know how to pronounce. One hop, one malt, Jaeger yeast, simple and delicious. It is 4.9 in the ABVs, 40 on the IBUs. We're met with the IBUs once again. Describe this beer, Rob. Crisp.
It's the fancy beer that fine folks choose. Drew?
Yeah.
That's what it says on the can.
Drink
I've
it.
yet to drink it. It
Drink
looks,
it, man.
it's a little cloudy in a good way,
It looks like,
but it's your golden average beer look. It's got good color.
it's a definitive beer, I think. It's just a
Smells like a beer.
plain Jane,
Plain Jane.
delicious, crisp Pilsner. It's like a Miller Lite, but significantly better. Good stuff, huh?
It's not bad. It's got a little bitter in the afterness.
Mm-hmm.
If that's the right terminology, the afterness.
The afterness. I like it. It's good. Rob, my neighbors did something to me today, and I know it was a conscious effort to try to put me in my place. And I'm not falling for it.
Okay.
I will be damned if I'm taken as a fool in this neighborhood.
I like to hear you talk this way.
The other day, all right, I was in the state of Florida. You were watching my house.
And I'm wondering if this doesn't have anything to do with me being their neighbor for a week.
No, it doesn't.
Okay.
It doesn't. This is a personal attack. But you better take it personally.
I do. When those kids were on the lawn, I was ready to get off my lawn, kids. I took ownership of this place for a week.
Oh, so it started with that. It started with that.
Oh, it did.
Because a couple days ago, neighbor to the right mowed her lawn.
Oh,
It's
my
been
God.
rainy. It's been mid 60s or what's it called? Not light, not deep 60s, but early 60s. I guess you could say low 60s,
maybe.
Low 60s, and
Early 60s? If the temperature was early 60s.
I'm so frazzled.
Yeah, the temperature was tie-dye and hippie rock. That was early 60s,
but
right?
they mowed the lawn.
Yes. Okay. I hear you.
Today, I put in my 10 hours of work. I come home, and what do I see this other neighbor doing that I'm wedged between? Mowing his lawn. Leaving me in the middle with an unmowed lawn. You see 2 beautifully sculpted lawns left and right of my house, and they try to show me up and make me look like I'm some fucking chump. They try to make me the guy in the neighborhood without a lawn that is mowed and making me look like a scrub. I will be damned, Rob, if that is going to happen. And these are the acts of war that they have conducted against me. What am I if you know, and I know we're not supposed to talk like this, Rob. We're not supposed to talk like this. But how can I be a man without a mowed lawn? When they're trying to fucking show up my lawn like that. You know what I did? I was pacing back and forth, and I was like, it's been raining all day. It's been raining the last couple days, and there's gonna be a lot of wet spots. But I'm going to the gas station and I'm getting gas. But then I grabbed my canister, and guess what, Rob? Past Drew knew these kind of acts were being concocted in the fucking neighborhood. Past Drew already had a full canister of gas. So you know what I did? I backed up my Nissan Pathfinder that I recently purchased.
Nice, by the way.
And I got my lawnmower out, put the gas in it, and I mowed that lawn. And I mowed it good, and it looks fresh. It's got good tracks in it. There are wet spots that I feared because I wanted to wait later to the week. But because of these acts of war, I had to retaliate. And I'm telling you something, Rob. I'm telling you something. I'm not stopping there. I'm not stopping with just mowing the lawn. I'm going to go to Menards. I'm going to buy mulch. I'm buying grass seed. And I'm buying weed killer. And I refuse to be the person with an unkept landscape throughout the summer in this neighborhood. I have been the past 2 summers.
I know, we've had this conversation.
First summer, because I just moved in, went through a divorce, had some problems mentally. I wasn't in a good place.
Do you think that you were the guy that didn't mow his lawn then?
I did mow my lawn.
I know you did. That's what I'm saying. Like
They're trying to. They're
whittling you down.
They saw me, and they said this guy is going to be the guy that doesn't do it. And then they saw that I did it. They don't like to be wrong, so now they're plotting to oh, he's not home today. Got to do it. Oh, he's not here yet. Got to do it. So make him look like trash.
So what's the next step? Do you think that they're over there lowering their blades? So
I think so. I think they're sharpening their blades, actually. I think they're getting the weed whackers out. I think that's what they're doing. But I'm going to tell you something. Like I said, grass seed, mulch. We're going to get some weed killer.
You're going to
I'm going to get a broom, a nice little push broom, and I'm going to town on this.
Are you going to get an edger?
I just might.
Let's not get crazy right off the bat.
I just might.
That's doomsday scenario right there.
But Rob, I'm going to need your help. I can't be in this alone. I need a team because these people are plotting against me. It's already 4 against 1.
All right.
You need to be with me. We know Carissa's not going to do anything about it.
That's okay. I won't say anything bad about Carissa. So
I'm even going to pick up the poop every day.
See, that's what I thought you were going to say. I thought you were going to say, I went out to mow my lawn and I realized that Rob hadn't picked up any poop over the course of the week.
I picked up the poop yesterday.
Nice.
But there was more today when I was mowing the lawn. And I thought I wanted to experiment a little bit. I put it on sucker mode where it goes into the bag. Didn't suck up the poop.
No.
Didn't work at all. Poop is still there. Flattened and spread.
That's because it rained on the poop.
You think that's why?
I think so.
But I'm just telling you this, Rob.
And it depends on the types of poop. I took the dogs to the dog park, and their poop might not be the type of poop you want to just suck up.
How can they do this to me, Rob? I'm a hard worker, and they're just conspiring against me.
Dude, lawn wars are real, man. You find yourself in a pretend. You know, it's like you're boxed in. You don't got a corner lot.
But I put on the headphones while I do it to put me in kind of game mode because I was like, I'll be a fool. I will be a fool.
Do you listen to Appetite for Destruction and just amp yourself up?
You know, that record's overrated. Guns N' Roses as a whole is overrated. But I could. Maybe Welcome to the Jungle because I'm about to cut that jungle down.
If that's the song
my Toro
that's your go-to
push
song,
lawnmower.
Yeah, I guess.
I don't know. What song do you like on there? Sweet Child of Mine?
Mr. Brownstone?
What's that? It's so easy.
It's so easy. It's good.
So fucking
Michelle,
easy.
Is that on there, right?
I don't know.
Night Train.
I don't know.
Dude, Appetite for Destruction is balls to the wall the whole way. I can't even listen to it in my car.
What's the big one off that? Welcome to the Jungle, Sweet Child of Mine. Isn't there another one?
Yeah, there is another one, but
shoot, I don't know.
It's been a long. I can't listen to that CD. I don't have a CD player anywhere other than in my car, and I can't listen to it in my car because I literally will go 60 miles an hour no matter where I am. I'm not joking about this. I caught myself going 55 down Main Street in Fond du Lac. And I was like, I can't, like, just beating
Guns N' Roses
beating on the steering wheel. Dude, Guns N' Roses amps you up, and you will mow down children and not care about what you leave in your way.
While you listen to Sweet Child of Mine.
Yes.
You mow them down. Paradise City.
Like, that's the one. Yep, Paradise City.
But I'm just telling you this, dude. I'm not going to be that guy. And I'm stepping the game up. And I swear to God.
I think that mulch is going to make him think twice. You get mulching out there.
Yeah, dude. I'm going to.
You're going to get the high dollar mulch? You're not going to go get the free stuff from the city, right?
No, I'll get like the $2 bag mulch.
All right.
I'm going to spread it. I'm not going to plant any flowers. I'm actually going to dig up a lot of the plants on the side because they're ugly. But it's going to look fine. I just...
So what are you going to do when your neighbor comes out? And they see you gardening, and they go, "Oh, looking good, Drew." Are you gonna go? You have no idea how good it's gonna look.
No, they're gonna say it. They're gonna say it with a smile on their face. I can just see it now. I can just see their fucking faces now, grimacing. They're like, "Nice lawn work you got going on there," and I'm like, "Yeah, Dennis, it's great. Spring is here, somewhere around the corner." Time to get outside. Get my elbows dirty, Dennis. $2.99 per bag at Menards right down the street there. Maybe you should get some. Maybe you could spruce up, some of the corners of that little shack that you call a home. My house is bigger than yours. Give me square footage, bitch. Let's go. That's what's going to happen.
See, I would like it if they go, your lawn nice, your lawn's looking nice. You go, yeah, yours could use some work. And then you walk away. Mic drop.
Yeah. I knew there was a reason that Phil barked at the one. I knew it. And I always thought Phil's just dumb. Oh.
I have a question for you, though.
Something.
From the perspective of the other side, do you think that they are trying to achieve you upping your lawn game by being by sandwiching you into this lawnmower? Or do you think that they're trying to shame you for the lawn that you have?
Yeah,
and in the hopes that you will never do anything about it, but
yes.
you will always feel bad.
Right.
So you're taking the initiative, and because what if they're on the other side of the fence? They're like, if we do this before he does this, like they get together at night and they conspire, and they're like, you mow it on this day and I'll mow it a day later. Just as long as we mow it before that asshole.
Yeah, that's what it is.
And then he will mow his, and then our block will look good. Then you're falling right into you're playing right into their hand, my friend.
No.
You don't think that? Okay, you live here, man. I'm just asking for some
before
pretext.
they even knew my name, they had me pegged for that guy. And you're right. They're trying. They're just trying to shame me because they're going to be like, it's going to. This is what they want, Rob. This is what they want. Neighbor number 1 mows the lawn yesterday. Neighbor number 2 mows it this morning, or a couple days later. Mm-hmm. Hold on. All right, and or let's say Saturday. Neighbor number 1 mowed it Saturday. Today's Monday. Neighbor number 2 mows it. Dropped some hints yesterday. Dropped some hints about mowing the lawn, but didn't mow the lawn yesterday. And then they noticed that I noticed that they didn't mow the lawn. Therefore, I didn't mow my lawn. And they're trying to get into my fucking head. They're trying to razzle-dazzle my brains a little bit. And
this is you coming off of vacation.
And when I come home from work, I see it. And I was like, oh, you son of a bitch.
I think you're one of those people that just needs to work 80 hours a week to keep your mind off of your neighbors. And, But, I mean, I guess, I've been out of work for how long? I think the postman's stealing my identity. So what are you going to do?
But if you look behind us, there's like a minor, like a swamp, because one neighbor raised their lawn illegally, and now all the water collects in that corner when it rains. So they haven't mowed their lawn, but they have an excuse, and that's what they're trying to play on, man. That's what they're trying to play on.
You should make your lawn lower.
Lower, just
so it
make
floods.
a borderline pool.
Then you never have to mow it because you have the excuse.
No, man, that's not going to happen. But you know what I'm going to do now?
You should put
Here's
in
the game
putting
plan.
green grass.
You're right. I should do that. Yeah, that'd be really good. Here's the thing, Rob. I'm not sticking to 1 day a week. I'm not going to just every Saturday now or every Monday go mow my lawn. Oh, no. I'm going to mow the lawn when they least expect it. It's going to be on Tuesday, might be a Thursday, occasional Wednesday, maybe a Sunday morning at 3 a.m.
You're getting crazy.
I'm just saying.
Did you say on a Wednesday?
Yeah. Wednesday. When their lawn is like just a tad, not quite yet long enough to cut, but not short enough to not cut, in that awkward phase, and I'm just gonna mow my lawn, and it's gonna look good. It's gonna look like a reverse mohawk if you think about it. And
I got you.
And then people are gonna drive by. I'm wedged between these homes. People are gonna drive by and be like, "Wow, look at that fresh cut lawn. Why is no one else doing that around here? Why is this guy?" And then they're gonna be like, "He's a hard worker. He's a dedicated person. Now, he probably works a lot. He probably is going to school full time, or not full time, part time, but gets up early in the morning, goes to work, does his homework, takes care of kids, but still finds time on a Wednesday to mow the lawn when these other chumps, they haven't mowed the lawn. They don't think I know this. They don't know that I know that they got a plan, and I'm gonna fucking dominate, dude. I'll be damned. I will be fucking damned.
Well, I'll say this: you're so adamant that they have a plan.
Yeah.
That I don't think you're going far enough.
Okay.
And I told you at the beginning, I'm absolutely with you.
Yeah.
And you know what I'm talking about? I'm talking about upping the game here.
All right.
I'm talking about sabotage.
Let's do it.
I think we sabotage their lawnmowers.
Yeah.
We put
sugar in the gas tank.
Plant growth in their weed killer. Yeah.
I like the way you think.
Yeah.
I like the way you think.
I
We hook up their hoses to the gas.
yeah. We just
Okay.
I like the sabotage play
I like it too.
because I like the thought of that reverse mohawk.
But we have to make it look, we can't make it look obvious. How do we do that? Oh, I see that you're having some more problems. Feel free to borrow mine when I'm done mowing my lawn later today. Feel free to borrow.
Yeah, that's what you do.
Fill it up with gas.
But then
Cut your lawn.
But then after you mow your lawn, you raise the blades up
That's right.
a little bit.
That's right.
So they borrow your lawnmower, but they still can't get that cut as clean
That's right.
as yours.
That, my friend,
That's beauty.
that's sinister, and I like it.
Yeah, that's good.
I'm into this. So yeah, that's my day.
For some reason, I have flashes of their lawnmower with stab marks in the tires. Like slash their lawnmower
They would
tires.
actually need because they're not inflated. They need to be
exactly.
rubbed. They need to be rubbed into squares. That's what it needs to happen.
Yeah, I think I'd fail at sabotage the first couple times, but eventually I'd get it.
That's all right.
Yeah.
As long as you keep trying. Can't give up on the sabotage. So yes.
So that's what's occupied your mind in the first 24 hours, being back from a vacation, from your honeymoon.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. You get some time away, you see things in a clearer perspective.
Yeah. My mind is fresh and it's sharp, and they're underestimating me, and it will never happen again.
All right. If you need somebody to sharpen your lawnmower blades, I've done it.
Have you?
Yeah.
You're my guy. I was considering, I was going to be like, Rob can just mow it tomorrow. I'll pay him money to mow my lawn.
I wouldn't take it, but then you'd make me probably.
But then I'd say,
have to break your curtain rod and eat all your gummy snacks.
that's coming up.
Okay.
But yeah, but I was like, no, this is an act of war. And I was like, I can't rest now. I need to get on it. And
If you had to liken this to a war in history,
yeah.
I mean, World War I, World War II,
Civil War Avengers.
Civil War Avengers. All right,
Yeah,
all right.
that's what it would be.
All right.
So, fuck, I'm Iron Man. And these Captain Americas, they don't know what's about to hit them.
I have no idea what these references are. Never seen the movie.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh. Anyways.
I'll have to watch it, and I'll watch it through the lens of your lawn war.
I mean, you could...
I'll come back to you and go, now I feel like you said that this guy was Captain America, but I felt like actually this person was more representative of the situation.
Yeah, maybe.
I think he was more Thaltron.
Ultron? Ultron was a villain in the second Avengers movie. He's actually like not really a villain. He's a machine
Then maybe is it
that wants to eliminate people.
Thoron?
Thor?
Thoron?
Thor.
Well, I know who Thor is.
Who the hell is Thoron?
I thought isn't that the guy that eats universes?
Thanos?
Calypso's?
Thanos. He doesn't eat the universe.
See, I knew it started with a TH.
Yeah, you're close. Thanasis.
The nasty.
Yeah, so that's
So
what's
there'll
going
be
on.
more to come on the
More to
lawn.
come. Oh boy,
Yeah, this ain't
Oh, boy.
over.
It's not. I'm sprucing the shit out of my house. I'm
gonna dig
I
out-
will spend millions. I will spend my life savings. It's not much, but it's enough to invest into a lawn, baby.
I hesitate to say this on record, but I'll figure out how to make landmines. Put them right in their lawn. Go ahead and mow it, mother.
How about the not landmines per se, but we figure out a device that once stepped upon or triggered on, that a bag of dog poop just blows up.
Yeah, that's what I meant by landmine.
Right. Yeah. No, not violence here. But yeah, more to come. So you watched my house for a week, 9 days, something like that.
Yes,
Appreciate it. You were paid.
I was paid.
You're not just some slave labor. We filled the freezer with some food for you.
Yep.
We filled the fridge with some food. There were some beers. I said, hey, have whatever you want, except for these ones that we're drinking now.
Yep.
Food is up for grabs. And I get back and I notice not a single one of the Hot Pockets is gone. Not a single one of the breakfast sandwiches is gone that we got you. What is gone, though, Rob, is every single pack of the fruit snacks my children eat from a pretty freshly opened box.
Yep.
Every single one is gone.
All of them.
And all but about four things of string cheese out of a 2-pound bag are gone.
And all the Go-Gurt.
And all, yes,
All box of
all the
Go-Gurt.
vanilla Go-Gurt you could possibly. That was your diet for a week. You didn't drink any of our coffee when you had full grabs.
Okay, the coffee I tried, but I didn't know where I almost called you 4 days in and was like, did you deliberately hide the coffee pot? The actual
No, I don't know why she did that. She put it.
I found it on day 5, but by then I was already not drinking coffee, so
Oh, okay. Well, that's our bad. But yeah, I go look in the freezer and I was like, did he eat any of the Hot Pockets? And they're like, no. I was like, we got these breakfast sandwiches. He didn't eat any of those?
I looked at those at one point. I looked at the barbecue honey. The
Yeah, we got you wings. Barbecued wings. You did not eat those. You stuck.
I'm losing my shit over here because I looked at the. Oh man, I looked at those wings and I was like, those look like they'd be good.
But you didn't make them.
But I was like, but I don't like doing dishes and they feel messy.
But the fruit snacks.
Fruit snacks don't require dishes. I'm a horrible
God.
adult. I am a child in
You
a
talk about-
33-year-old's body.
You've talked about how you wanted to gain weight. Well, what would you fucking eat, dude?
Yogurt and cheese.
Go-gurt, cheese, and fruit snacks for a week. How long did it take for the fruit snacks to go away? That was like a 24-pack.
Not long. Not as long as it should have.
Oh, my goodness.
I don't eat in a lot. And I did look at the breakfast. The thing about the Hot Pockets is I don't do ham and cheese. I'm not a ham and cheese
What?
guy. I don't like ham and cheese.
What do you mean?
I'm a pepperoni guy.
That's an American staple, ham and cheese.
I know, and that's why I've always felt like an outcast. And thank you for continuing that legacy. I appreciate it.
You know, I'm sorry. Next time we'll have to. I know now pepperoni is the way to go. And
I was telling, I hung out with Noah like quite a bit over because we went to the dog park and stuff. And I was telling him throughout the week, I was like, I either have to burn some of this food or go and replace everything that I ate so that Drew doesn't realize how horrible I eat. Like, I was really thinking about going and buying a new box of Go-Gurt. I saved the label from the fruit snacks so I could get the same kind so that you wouldn't come back and go, what is Rob eating for a living? Like, how does he stay alive?
I know. I was thinking that.
I ate at my parents' house too, and we went out for Mexican food.
All right.
And I left. Did I tell you about that?
What?
I got drunk with Noah.
Nice.
We went golfing.
Nice.
We got rained out.
All right.
Halfway through,
Rain's been a problem for the lawn.
yeah, six holes in, it starts lightning, so they call us off the course.
All right.
So we go in, we knock a few back, waiting for it to pass. Put some money in the machine, and we split the winnings. We both won like $50 or something like that.
On the pull tabs?
No, on the bar machine, like the.
Oh yeah. Sure. That's
so
awesome.
So we got a round of golf for free. We go out, we finish. I'm feeling toasty.
Yeah.
And then we're like, let's go get some food. What's happening? What is happening right now?
She's trying to let the dogs out. Let them out. The fuck is she?
Anyway, so we go to Pharaoh's. He goes, I could eat. I was like, yeah, I could eat too. And I go, you want to do Pharaoh's? And he's like, oh, I haven't done Pharaoh's in a long time.
Jesus Christ.
I'm getting attacked. Phil, go.
You know, there's one leash in the backyard, and yet both of them are here. And when it's possible to grab one, to get one dog into the room, shut the door so the other one doesn't come in.
Dude, the dogs play this game where it's like, you let one out, and then the other one acts jealous or whatever, and then they're like, "Oh, I need to go out now." Mm-hmm. And then they just do that in circles.
Anyways, you're at Pharaoh's.
So I was like, "Let's go to Pharaoh's," and he's like, "Oh, I haven't done that. Let's go there." We go to Pharaoh's, and now we sit down, we ask for our waters, and we're looking at the menu, and one of us mentions Mexican food, and the other one goes, "Oh man, Mexican would be really good," and so we decide to leave after getting our waters from Pharaoh's. Oh,
Yeah.
So we tipped $5
For waters?
for the waters and the trouble, and then we go to the Mexican place where I accidentally tipped $18 on a $20.
What?
On a $20.
How do you accidentally do that?
Because I threw two 20s in and just said keep it, but I thought it was a 10 at first. But I was like, wait, I didn't have any 10s. Like I realized in the aftermath, I knew how much money was in my wallet, but yeah, I was pretty lit up at that point.
Yeah, that's all right.
It was a fun time. It was a really fun day though.
That's good. That's good.
Had a good time.
Yeah. Our last like full day on our honeymoon, where we were still on the island that we were on.
You're in Florida.
Yeah, an island in Florida. Sanibel Island is an island right off Fort Myers.
Ryan said the other night, he was in Sanibel, right? And I was like, I don't know where he went. I guess I should have asked.
Oh, that's fine.
I'm a bad friend.
No, you're good. And we go to this place called the Bubble Room, where it's Christmas all the time. And they have like a lot of like kind of creepy ass collected shit, like antiques and stuff. Food is really good. But of course, Chris has got to get like the most expensive things. All right, so how much do you think? And she gets like the most bougiest drink you could get. It's a pina colada and a fucking pineapple, an Accord pineapple. That's the.
How do you not get that?
That's what she got, and we got some food, and of course we had to get the cake because the pieces were the size of your face.
Dude, you're on vacation.
How much do you think that bill was?
60,
No,
80.
no,
Am I going the wrong direction?
no. You're going the right
120.
direction. 120.
Booyah! I knew it was a 20 interval.
Well, that's with the tip. $120 some.
What did you? What was it? So what was the bill? And what
101.
And you took. I tipped more for my $20.
No, well, how much? No, it was $125 was the bill. Total.
Okay, because I had a $21 steak
that bad?
enchilada.
That's like a 20. That's like a 24% tip. That's pretty good, right?
Yeah, sure.
18%
Yeah,
standard.
You tip what you feel, man.
Shut the hell up. It's not like
I tip 95%.
Yeah.
Some people say it's stupid.
Normally,
I agree, but
the lowest I'll ever tip is usually $10. I'm a good tipper, unless it's like if it were a $10 bill, I would not tip $10. I would tip like $3.
I was like saying you normally tip $10. It's like I buy a lot of stuff that costs $6. Do you tip?
Yeah. No, I wouldn't tip that much. But I'm just saying, like, if it's over like 20, I tip 10 for sure.
I just feel like I got myself some credit at the Mexican place. You know, I'll get her section next time.
You're hopefully you get like hooked up with some, I don't know, bonus stuff.
Maybe they'll give me the big drink next time.
Yeah, and a Cord pineapple.
That'd be great.
I mean, it was good. I tried it. It was delicious. But
I tried. So like we got margaritas, which come in these huge glasses, and I was just like in a jokey around mood, and she came back and she's like, "Is everything okay here?" And I was like, "Actually, we ordered the large drinks," and she's like, "Oh, did you guys want the big one?" And I was like, "Oh my God, there's a bigger one than this." I was totally joking with you. She deserved her tip because we were harassing people around us, and we were being loud. And I literally sat there eating with Noah, and I was like, if I was sitting over there looking at what we're doing at this table, I would be going, "That's what I'm supposed to be doing. That's what living life is."
yeah.
Yeah, going out and like making each other laugh to the point of tearing up and like not caring about the people or like what the people around you think and like that's not normally a state of mind I get into. I see why we have alcoholics now.
You branch out and get adventurous when you're drunk.
I do.
I like it.
Yeah,
but I don't want you to be an alcoholic.
We'll see.
I think as long as it's manageable.
No, yeah, it's fine. It's fine. Let me just have another one of these.
Yeah. I'm done with mine. I drank it all.
I moderate.
For my intensity of the stream of consciousness going around right now, I have to soothe it.
Do you want to move on to what? See, this is the thing. Like, what was your? I don't even know what you wanted to move on to with the curtain rod and whatever, but...
Oh, it's curtain rod. No, that was already broken.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah.
I thought you were going to...
I got to fix that.
Because I was... This is the thing that's so crazy. Like, I was house sitting for you, and the only thing I wanted, like, the coffee pot. Couldn't find the coffee pot. I was like, he's on his honeymoon.
You could have texted me, dude.
There's a rule that you do not...
No, it's not.
Yes, there is.
I was talking to you through the camera.
I know you were. And I told people that, and they were like, that's weird.
Why is that weird?
On his honeymoon? What did Carissa think about that? And I was like, Carissa was right there with him.
I think we were waiting for our food.
But that made me think, like, where I was like, I'm making all the effort in the like that I can to not hassle you while you're on your honeymoon about stupid things. And
could have. I wouldn't have cared.
But meanwhile, every time I go outside, I'm sending a notification with a video of what I'm doing to your phone.
You're right.
Which I was doing every 4 hours, sometimes every 2. Because I know that there was I was staying up till midnight, letting the dogs out, and then going to bed, and then waking up at 4:35 and letting them out again. And then they got into this habit. I was untraining your dogs, where they were they knew if they bothered me enough, they could go outside. Mm-hmm. And there were a few days when it was nice, when it wasn't raining. I just put Barry out there and went back to sleep.
Yeah, we did notice Barry was out there for a while.
He likes it out there.
I know.
And if he likes it out there and it's nice, I was like, fine, dude, you can chill out there. That's cool by me.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's okay with you, but that's what I did.
What if you would have been gone one time?
I had the door open, and it was only an hour.
I saw that you put the thing deeper into the ground too.
Oh, did I?
Yeah.
Well, I was trying. They kept on. Barry
Yeah,
gets
they,
it.
they still do. They tangle all the time. It's annoying.
They get all those
Fucking
sticks in there,
dogs.
and it's like.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
I don't know
I'm
how
sure
either.
I was like, honestly, like I would be talking to the dogs, and I'd be like, man, I hope Drew's not.
Oh, we
listening.
heard.
Yeah.
We heard you're trying to get Barry in, and he's like, getting wild. He wants to play with you, and you're just like, I already took you to the dog park. What more do you need? Barry, come on. Or Barry, we're gonna go to the dog park. Like, come on, you gotta go. Like, yeah, you're having like full-fledged conversations, especially with Barry. It's just he's like, this is how you treat me. I take you to the dog park. This is what you do to me. That's what you were saying.
Yeah. This isn't playtime. Come on now.
Yeah. And my favorite was when it's 3:30 in the morning and you are trying to play a video game with a headset on while smoking a cigarette, and my front door is open.
Your front door was not open. The screen door was closed.
The screen door was closed. So you have you.
I would never do that.
You're like looking. You're trying to smoke, play a video game through a door at an angle. Right?
They weren't supposed to start that game.
You were right in front of the camera at that point.
No, I was.
You can't even hide that. It was just. And
That was one time.
And Chris is like, what is he doing at 3:30 in the morning? Is he playing video games?
It was.
That's fine. I didn't care. I was like,
But I was really trying not to smoke near the doors. Except that was the one time that I really messed that up. Actually, there was
fine.
one time back here too where like the dogs like pummeled me, and I was like I had to like, but I was trying not to keep. I was trying to keep the cigarettes away from the house.
No, you're fine. Just as long. Yeah, you threw them all away, right?
Yeah, I threw them away. There's some in the burn.
Oh yeah, you're good. Yeah, no, I don't care what you do as long as it's, you know what I approve of and what I don't. So, I was happy you did it. I paid you pretty well, I think.
Yeah.
And you almost refused to take the money.
Almost. I refused many times.
Yeah.
But I failed at it. You're right. So I guess almost refused would be accurate.
It went into your cassette player.
Yeah.
That's where where the second half ended up.
That's where it goes. Is there more in there?
No,
I didn't take that. I'm just joking. Yeah.
No. But and one of the first things too, when after you left, I was like, hey, can you check that jar to see if Rob put that money back? Because that's what you said you were going to do.
Oh, that's right.
And she's like, no, he didn't. I was like, okay, good.
well, I gave it all to a waitress at a Mexican place, so I couldn't give it back anymore.
Yeah. Well, hey.
Because that did pay for the golf and
See?
but really, actually, I walked away from that with $120. I had the 100, came out with 120. After tipping, after golfing, after
I gave you more than 100.
I know, but I had already
I see. Okay.
put that somewhere else.
Sure.
Paid something with it.
Yeah.
Paid the internet. Your internet went out for literally half a day.
Really?
And I was like, what is going on? Everything was like,
It's on auto pay.
and I assumed, I was like, Drew's not the guy that's going to let his internet go under. So like I was like, but everything said it was online. Everything said it was working. No TV, like without internet,
Really?
you can't do anything.
Yeah, you're right.
I could have probably rehooked up your PlayStation, or I hope it was your PlayStation that I unhooked. I didn't check. But my disk drive doesn't work on my Xbox. So I was like, for those 6 hours, I was like, living in the Stone Age, man. It was Fred Flintstone. With
Was
nowhere to go.
the router said it was on?
Router said it was good. All blue lights. I ended up just unplugging and letting it sit and then replugging.
You should have
it.
just done that. You waited 4 hours. That's the first thing you're supposed to do. That's
No.
the first thing that you do when you call. They say, "Have you tried unplugging it and plugging it back in?"
I turned it off and I did do I did do it, but I don't think I left it unplugged long enough.
No, you get 30 seconds.
The first time, yeah, I think I only left it unplugged for like 15
29.
15
You
minutes.
have to get to 30.
I guess so.
Can't be 29.
I probably only did 5. Like I've said it before, I'll say it again. I don't understand how time works. It doesn't make
Yeah,
sense.
quantum
to me.
mechanics makes so much sense.
That doesn't really make sense to me either. I'm living in a world of unknowns, my friend.
I also noticed that you started watching. You started. Should we say polluting my Netflix
yes,
recommendations? Because now I know that there's at least 8,000 different Star Trek variations. because of you, because you watched a couple episodes of fucking The Next Generation or whatever is on there, and now that's all.
Is that why you signed me out of your Prime account?
I didn't sign you out, did I?
Oh, all of a sudden one day it wasn't letting me. It said you need to sign in, so I started using my Xbox.
I signed in through our TV in our room in Florida.
I bet you that signed it out here.
Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah.
I thought for sure it was the Star Trek.
No, I did notice it though. I was just like, son of a bitch. Like all this Star Trek stuff is no.
I'm trying to open up your world to something better.
It's something that me and Carissa got into at night. Night of the honeymoon, was watching.
What'd you do on your honeymoon? We got really into Star Trek.
We actually watched a lot of true crime docs.
Did you watch that Cecil House?
We started to, but we didn't finish it.
Did you get to the third episode?
No.
Okay.
Is it good?
There's an episode where it gets into a big conspiracy theory. It might have been the second episode.
Yeah.
About like the tuberculosis and outbreak and her name and the coordinates that her numerological, like, it all points to the Cecil.
Okay.
It's pretty crazy. And if it's all true, and I take documentaries at their word.
We know that.
Because every documentary tells the full truth. Then if that stuff is true, that's insane, and it makes me think that that's the kind of stuff. If you watch that episode, if anybody that listens here has watched Cecil, the Cecil Hotel documentary, that's what those little coincidences where it's literally like, she went to this place. I forget what her name was, but if you go her last name first name last, that's the name of the test that they give people for tuberculosis. And while she was like missing, a big tuberculosis outbreak happens in Skid Row, which is right where she was. And then if you like turn her name into numbers, and then put them in a GPS, it points to fucking the Cecil House or the Cecil Hotel on GPS. That kind of stuff, if that's true, and I've seen other things where they say that stuff happens, that seems like we're in a computer program that's folding in on itself, and there's a glitch. And that stuff messes with my head.
Well, we began our late night true crime stuff with The Night Stalker.
Oh, is that the Ramirez?
Yeah.
I watched that.
That's pretty crazy.
Yeah. He was at and they mentioned him in the Cecil Hotel because that's where he was staying when he was killing people.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. And then after that, we watched The Night Stalker is a 4-part series. And then we watched the one that was like American Murder about the
guy who killed his kids.
Yeah. Yeah.
I watched that one too.
That was rough.
Yeah, it was.
I said 5 minutes into it, as soon as they showed those two kids, I said, I don't want to watch this.
Yeah.
And she's like, and Chris is like, oh, why you big baby? Why don't you want to watch this? And I was like,
because I have a heart.
Yeah. Because I was like, well, because kids, I was like, I just really, the kid stuff bothers me.
And that one is, in terms of what happened, it was rough. I don't even have kids. That one got to me.
Yeah. And then, well, the one thing I liked about the documentary, it's driven by footage, police footage, instead of like testimonials, which is pretty cool, like unique. Yeah. It's not cool that it happened, but it's the way they made it. And anyways, we get to the part where he talks about what he did. He gives the details, and I look over, and guess what? Crying like a baby, the wife is, and I was like, yeah, this is why I wanted to turn it off, because this is fucked. That guy is he's not too far away from us right now.
See him Waupun?
Yeah. Waupun Maximum Security Prison, which is essentially slab dab in the middle of the city. You look out the window and what do you see? You see a bunch of houses. People live across the street from that prison. Probably the safest place to be.
That's how secure it is.
That's how secure it is. And it's honestly like, if you buy a house right across the street from prison, if a dude breaks up from prison, what are the odds that they're going to end up in your house?
Yeah.
Unlikely, I would say.
My question is this. If you're on the FBI's most wanted list and you live next to a maximum security prison, what are the odds that they find you?
This is a good question.
Like you just like go like hide in plain sight right in the shadow of the place you're supposed to be living.
The one thing that I thought was crazy about that documentary is like the neighbor is like he pulls up his camera footage or whatever with the cop or whatever, and he's with that dude.
That's gonna be you someday.
Yeah, I know. But then
I've got my ring. I got the footage of him playing video games on the porch. But in the background, you can see the neighbor clearly leaves with a carpet.
with his lawnmower.
Yeah, with his lawnmower.
He thinks he's got us fooled. But anyways, the one guy, the neighbor, after the Chris dude leaves,
Yep.
the neighbor like kind of pulls the cop in. He goes, he's never acted like this before. He's never pulled into his driveway before for his work truck or anything like that. Like he's acting strange. Called it right away.
Yeah.
And then
it really only like if and I don't remember when I was like this is what's going on there, but it didn't take like they show pictures of him like 6 months before.
Yeah.
And like before he started working out and stuff. And it was just like as soon as like I don't remember when that came in, but it was like it was just like, all right, this dude's obviously there's some you know, anytime somebody's making that big of a change and then their family gets murdered, there's coincidental nature that doesn't make sense.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's an interesting, it's a crazy documentary, especially that it's just all like police footage and Facebook videos.
Yeah.
Like, so it's like.
It's the world we live in. It's all going to be rings and phones.
I love having a ring, to be honest. It's nice.
I'm sure it is.
Because like if a delivery man comes or someone comes to fix the house and they're like, oh, we're not home, but you can just do this or whatever. Just leave it on the porch or this.
Here's the garage code. Make yourself
We don't
some
even
pasta.
need the garage. We don't even need the garage code. We can open the garage through an app.
This world. We should be making our own clothes.
Yet the last time you watched the dogs, you had to break in through the window.
Yes.
We have all this technology.
But guess what? When you didn't have it, I still got in. I still got in.
You're right. You still did. You got in successfully, and the window is still broken. We drank Fair State Brewing Co-op, the Pills, American Steel, only the highest quality for you, German tradition. What'd you think? I thought it was good.
I think it's good. I think they ripped their can off from about 6 different beers.
I was just about to comment about it. It looks like a Miller can.
The highest quality is definitely Miller. The color scheme is definitely something. The pills.
That's the type of beer. But.
Yeah, but at the same time, it's like when I looked in the fridge at the beers, I was like, I don't know what this beer is called. I don't know. I know where it's from.
Yeah, it's good.
But yeah, definitely, it just reminds me of 6 different beers.
It says when brewers drink beer at the top of the can.
You know,
I'm gonna need
testimonial on that.
The beer what? The beer brewers drink when brewers drink beer.
Did the Brewers sign off on that?
the baseball team?
Yeah. I suppose that only makes sense to people in Wisconsin. Our baseball team is named the Brewers. I was talking about the baseball team, not the people who brew beer, which is what they were intending their thing to be. So I turned it into a thing about the baseball team because baseball is about advertising.
Unpopular opinion, Rob? Baseball's lame.
That's not unpopular, dude.
No.
No.
A lot of people like it.
We have moved into a new generation, my friend, where football is the American sport and baseball can... no one cares what baseball can do or where it goes to do it, honestly.
Yeah, I'll go to baseball games.
Yeah, they're only fun if you're there and drunk and get to yell things at players. What kind of a sport is that?
That's kind of gladiator-esque, if you ask me.
Yeah, so it's gladiator-esque without any contact.
Well, the bat hits the ball.
Maybe. Less than 30% of the time.
Sometimes people will rush the mound, as they say.
Hey, I was at that game the other day. Did you see the grand slam in the 9th? No, I left in the 7th. Because it sucked.
You're right.
Yeah, that's how baseball works. It lets you down on every level. Even when somebody does something great, it's after you stopped watching.
And if that's not a metaphor to life, I don't know what is. Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to invite you to join the lawn revolution by hanging out with us at Dudes on a Porch on Twitter. Like us on Instagram, Dudes with Brews Pod. You can email us, dudesonaporch@gmail.com. Give me landscaping tips, advice. Rob, there's a future deck coming into place.
This is going to get crazy.
And there's things that are going to happen.
Hey, I'm putting this on air so that we do it. The Discord. Mm-hmm. We should make a Discord, and then we can have a little subsection thing. Lawn Wars.
Lawn Wars.
We can have Lawn Wars. We can have recommended beers. We can have thoughts on episode, whatever we want. I mean, a Discord. I'm really digging on the Discord.
Is that something that you can manage?
Yeah.
If you log into it, well, I think it's malicious activity.
Will you change the password on me? But will you log into it and then use it wrong? Yes, I will, Drew.
Excellent. Well, that's something to look forward to. But in the meantime, if you're not with me in the lawn wars, then you're against me, and nothing gets past me when it comes to my lawn. Consider yourself a mole if you're my enemy. I'll run you over, and my lawnmower will not suck it up into the bag, much like the dog poop that I experimented with earlier, and just scattered through my lawn. The episode's now over.
Pew pew! Audio. Goodbye, everyone.